they can save their homes. And so if people want to learn how to do that like I did, you go to home-free-systems.com. And what this is, it's called predatory lending recovery. Again, I don't want to get too deep into this.
But this is how you're beating them. I mean, you're showing that they set you up.
We beat them. I have an attorney in New York. His name's Moshe Mortar, okay? Because I represented myself, okay, because those attorneys in them courtrooms over there, they want you to take a Xanax, get on your knees, put your hands behind your head, and say, okay, shoot me. No, I said, it don't work that way with me. I said, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired. I'm representing myself because I'm not going down. I'm fighting, okay? And so the bottom line is, at the end of the day, I mean, look, I'm a normal guy. I don't believe in ghosts. I'm not afraid of the dark. Normal, okay? I didn't think there was such thing as corporate crime. Meaning, look, I didn't get stupid overnight. When you sit down with your broker, the guys that are loaning you the money, and you tell them you're bringing in $125,000 a month, okay, and you say, as long as we keep it, right at 75 and I have 50 to play with, we're good. Okay, and they tell you, no problem. And you show up, things change, next thing you know, you're paying $180,000 a month, and you're like Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction when Zed was taking it to him.
Yeah,
what I mean? Not a good thing. Try paying 16 months in a row of $180,000, okay? And so, but look, this ain't about pity, or nobody needs to feel sorry.
No, but we need to talk about this because you've been winning, and other people are now learning from you and others, and all over the country the banks are getting beat, and it's turning out that they did want to set people up. They did want to basically do this, and that's why I spent many hours going over all the documents, the SEC stuff, all of it, and you were blown away when I met you at the house, and you were showing me on the laptop that I was already aware of what the banks were doing, because we were talking about this banker takeover operation with people, 10 years ago. I mean, I've had former deputy heads of HUD on talking about how this was all a setup. I mean, remember Timberwolf and Goldman Sachs, it came out that they were selling their customers stuff they knew that was going to fail while they were betting against it.
I mean, look, you're so on point right there. I had no idea how crooked and how criminal what's going on. Look, these banks are destroying families, okay? This country is built on the American family. You have 2 million homes in foreclosure right now, okay? They're walking around with impending doom. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to turn. You know what happens? A wife leaves the husband. The kids have to grow up without the parents, all because of these greedy banks putting them in a loan that they couldn't afford. Okay? So what we do is I'll
tell you what, stay there, Lenny. We got to go to break. Let's come back and do one more segment the next week. So I'll get all the documents in front of me. We'll go over, how they've been scamming people and how folks like yourself are starting to beat them in court. And, of course, that's caused Mortgagegate now. We get laughed at 5-6 years ago talking about this because, we understand what's happening. Now it's mainstream news. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. This is Steve Shank. This week, we introduced a new product from eFoods Direct, corn chowder. And let me tell you, its homemade flavor is absolutely amazing. You know eFoods. We've brought you the best food on the planet for years. As you know, we pioneered a line of quick fix meals that are super easy to fix. Obviously, winter is upon us. You can save 20% on the wonderful soup and bakery special. It's a lot of food for less than $1 a serving. It includes the new corn chowder I told you about and the other wonderful soups. It also includes the delicious cornbread muffins and buttermilk biscuits to go with the soup. So you have great food you can serve this winter or jumpstart your food savings account for the future. Saving 20%. Call 800-409-5633 on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex. That's 800-409-5633 or on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex.
I'm Roger Rao at Midas Resources. If you are going through a financial roller coaster because of your investment in stocks, bonds, and other paper assets, perhaps you're ready for a change. You have an opportunity to change your financial security. Get the stability and peace of mind you deserve by investing in precious metals. Gold and silver have been a form of wealth protection for over 5,000 years all over the world. If you have seen your hard-earned money lose value because of inflation, sliding dollar, etc., it's time you stop the bleeding. The answer to your problems is simple. Gold and silver silver will protect your assets and your purchasing power, physical possession of precious metals, IRA rollover, etc. Call me, Roger Rao, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 178. Take action today when we are still accepting paper dollars for gold and silver. Ready for a change? Call Roger Rao at 1-800-686-2237, extension 178. Again, it's 1-800-686-2237, extension 178.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com. There's a man named Dr. Wallach who is anything but your typical doctor. Both a veterinarian and naturopathic physician, Doc asks, why does the United States spend more money on health care by far and still rank 50th in health and longevity worldwide? He believes that people should empower themselves with a basic understanding of nutrition, taking charge of their life, and attain optimal health and longevity through nutrition, not by toxic prescription drugs leading to side effects. This is clearly a deadly recipe. The good news is Doc Wallach's message is resonating with an increasing number of Americans who are waking up to all the big government and big pharma manipulation of our healthcare system. I like what Doc Wallach is saying and doing to enlighten people about healthcare and have joined forces to help this tireless crusader spread his message. Visit InfoWarsTeam.com and listen to Dr. Wallach's Deadly Recipes lecture. It makes a lot of sense, and I want you to join our InfoWars team. Go to InfoWarsTeam.com. That's InfoWarsTeam.com.
Well, Lenny Dykstra is our guest. Next week, we're going to go through mortgage fraud. We've had many other guests, as you know, over the years, break this down, but he's a victim of it, but a person who fought back and is now winning. And it's been in a few newspapers, but it should be a bigger news story that this is how they destroy people, and because they're destroying a lot of other people. But folks can find out the whole history of it and how he's discovered ways to be victorious. Give that website out one more time, Lenny.
Yeah, the website's home with a hyphen, free hyphen systems, plural.com. And what that's about is me hanging everything out there. I hang out I show everybody my friends that got it, and I show all the set-off claims I'm allowed because of the violations that they have to qualify you for a loan, meaning a DTI. I don't want to get too out there, but a DTI means debt to income. You have to have something in the range of 20%. Well, mine was 150%. Okay, the bottom line is this: I can help people save their houses, so their life isn't over. Because right now they're all waiting for the electric chair. There's nowhere to go. But now there is a place to go.
Well, we're going to cover it, Nails, next week for the full hour. Finishing up with Charlie. And I know he's listening right now there in the Bahamas. That's no secret. It's all over the news where he's at, coming back next week for the show. I didn't know, though, that they were threatening him not to do interviews. Wow, he really is unleashed. And we, again, need to support Charlie. But he's got such an army of fans that even if they tried to cancel the show, he could instantly come back with another show and have even more viewers.
Oh, I mean, couldn't you tell how scared he was? I mean, couldn't you tell how frightened he was? Come on, Charlie.
Yeah, well, he doesn't like being threatened, and he's done being threatened, and that's clear, and he's throwing it all on the table, and you got to admire that, folks. You can say whatever you want about him. You have a right to kill him, but not to judge him.
Absolutely, and not only that, I mean, you pop up the Charlie Sheen show, and, I mean, that thing is going to Pluto.
You know what's funny? The first day I was there before you got there the next day, and then we hung out, for almost a day, Nails. I was out there going, Charlie, you sit around, you talk, you tell Hollywood stories. I mean, you're 10 times more powerful in person than what they have you read as an actor. I said, dude, if they put you on Larry King's show, it could be from, or that new British guy with no ratings, from his house, out there at his gazebo, with his friends over. I guarantee you, 50 million viewers. It'd be Super Bowl big. Do it once a week. HBO. I mean, and he would have broadcast ratings guaranteed on HBO. I mean,
absolutely. And you know why? Because it's real. And the thing about it is, Charlie's, he's a genius. Okay, meaning, look, you don't get to where you're at, where he's at, because he's not a genius. He's a genius, okay? And he's brilliant. And the bottom line is, he's now letting everybody know that, okay? Instead of, like, defending things, he doesn't care. Because you know what he cares about? He cares about the people in his life, okay? And that's the way you have to live. Because you know what? They're going to keep talking trash and keep saying bad things about you. So he's just done with it, man. He's done. He's going forward with or without them.
Absolutely. Well, I'm just so glad that he's staying clean, but then he doesn't even like that moralizing. You know that's why he says, yes, I am, forever, but he's not if I don't want.
Man. The way it is he's living right, okay? He's living right. He's living the way he's living right, okay? And by the way, living right for him is at a whole different level, because I thought that I lived at a high level. Well, Charlie makes me look like a child, okay? But again, all the power to him, because if he can do it like he can, and he can do it, I'm watching him. And by the way, when he comes back and then the show starts, that show will be the most popular show on TV again. Why? Because he's got talent. Okay?
Well, wait a minute. Even his rebroadcast Monday of an old show beat everything else on TV, period.
Period is the right. I think that's somebody using an English sentence. Okay?
Hey, they should be happy he's being real, but I mean, they're going to have even higher ratings on Monday with the next rebroadcast of an old show while they start shooting new ones. And here's the issue. I've talked to a lot of high-powered Hollywood people. I mean, some of the biggest, and they're all imprisoned. I mean, I can't even tell folks who we talked to, when I was there at his house and stuff. But they all know about the New World Order. They all know about the globalists. They're all into, quote, conspiracies. But they have to stay in this left-right paradigm, or the system tries to destroy them. But if more of the Hollywood stars and people, and this is used to control culture, would just come out and start being themselves, because I'm telling you, the culture is anti-New World Order. It is pro-liberty. The globalists will lose control. This is not just a revolution through the corporate news and politics. The globalists have used Hollywood to distract people from reality. This information can break people out. It's a rebellion from within their mind control system. And we salute Charlie for being so real. You too, Nails. I'll say bye to you during the break, but you're back on next week. In fact, we're going to figure out the time right now. We're coming back with what's happening in Libya. Stay with us.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Extend your life with Extendovite.
Hi, I'm Don Wiskin, and have you ever wondered what the garlic cayenne drops could do for you? February is Heart Month, and we want you to find out just what can happen when you take the right combination of herbs designed to maintain our cardiovascular health. Purchase a 4-month supply of Extendovite drops or capsules, plus get a bonus month supply of capsules for only $125 plus shipping. That's 5 months worth of Extendovite for $25 per month. This is a Heart Month special to help get you started on your path to better health and ends February 20.